Chicago in 1954, Ray Kroc opened his first McDonald's store. From that one store to Germany and Japan, in 1971, the fast food revolution actually began. In 1984, just 10 months after he died, they sold their 50 billionth burger worldwide. The mind of a genius. In 1954, Ray Kroc decided to invest in a small suburban-style restaurant called McDonald's. A franchise from them cost $950. It would later seem that would be a good investment. Mr. Kroc opened that restaurant up in Des Plaines, Illinois, which is outside of Chicago, on April 15, 1955. McDonald's had to compete with A&W Root Beer, Tasty Freeze, Dairy Queen, Big Boy, and Burger King in 1955. Ray Kroc then hired a burger flipper in 1954 named Fred Turner. Fred would later become one of his top assistants. During 1958, Ray bought out and sold 79 franchises of McDonald's. He attempted advertising on the radio, local news ads, and a TV show called Bozo's Circus in 1959. Through advertising, Ronald McDonald came along. Ray's 39-year marriage ended in 1961, when his wife Ethel filed for divorce because she didn't like the gamble he was taking. Ray arranged a $2.7 million loan to buy out the McDonald brothers in 1961. Also in 1961, Ray launched Hamburger University, which is a college for the food industry. On April 15, 1965, Ray went public, selling 300,000 shares at $22.50 apiece. Now in 1965, Ray competed against KFC with 1,000 locations, Burger Chef with 325 locations, and Burger King with only 100 locations. He spent $2.3 million on a national advertising campaign. An employee from McDonald's named Jim Delegati came up with the Big Mac in 1967. Now in 1968, Ray Kroc stepped down from CEO and handed it to his chief burger flipper, Fred Turner. During 1970 and 1971, McDonald's became America's biggest fast food location with 2,200 locations. In 1971, McDonald's achieved $1 billion in sales, and the value of McDonald's stock rose to over $500 million. Also in 1971, he went worldwide to Germany and Japan with McDonald's. Ray also bought the San Diego Padres baseball team. There was one McDonald's location for every 90,000 citizens in 1974. And by 1974, the value of McDonald's passed the U.S. steel industry. Ray Kroc also wanted to give back. So in 1974, here in Philadelphia, the first model McDonald house was founded. It was open to support the needs of children and their families. Now in 1977, he opened his 3,000th location in London. But on October 14, 1984, Ray Kroc died from heart failure, which was 10 months before McDonald's sold their 50 billionth burger. It is not about just selling billions of hamburgers and hundreds of millions of shakes and fries every year. It is where families can come to enjoy themselves. McDonald's serves the communities through local franchises and partnerships with Walt Disney, companies, sports teams, local charities, and the Ronald McDonald House, and so much more. And to think that it all started with over 50 years ago for less than $1,000.